my name is Megan. I decided that I was just gonna like pick up the camera halfway through this week. So it is Wednesday morning before work, and I don't know, I'm just feeling like vlogging a little bit and talking about what I'm up to. I am gonna start work very soon. I just filmed a little sit down of me gushing about the first few pages of Pride and Prejudice, so that is coming in a video all about my quest to read all of Jane Austen this summer. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think this week is already an insane week. I have gotten some really exciting writing done. I've spent a lot of time outside, and I've also started reading so many books this week. So I thought that I would kind of like document everything that's going on. As a little bit of a writing update, yesterday I went to the library and I started a completely new story. I got a little bit of inspiration for a new story that is a kind of semi-fantasy, like adventure story that I have no idea what it's going to turn into, but the kind of first scene and the overall plot just came to me. So I started writing down some ideas there, and that is really exciting. I also have all of my other writing to worry about, which is editing. I've been putting off editing so very much, and I don't know why. I think it's just like the season where I want to create and I don't want to like go back and fix my work, which is the hardest part. So that is something that is definitely going to be a focus. And then I also have to write the second book in the series. So just balancing a lot of projects. I'm also reading so many exciting books. I picked up my Jane Austen, my annotated Jane Austen, which I've been reading in the mornings, and I really enjoy it. I'm also reading The Firekeeper's Daughter. I'm not that far into it. I'm only like on page 60, I think, and so far so good. I actually downloaded the audiobook from Libby, and I've just kind of been like listening to it while reading. I feel like sometimes when my eyes are really tired because I read so much and I stare at screens, and that's pretty much all my life, I feel like it's just kind of nice to like have someone tell you a story but also follow along. I feel like you get more of the story. I really struggle with audiobooks. It has to be like an insanely good book in order to keep my focus, because I tend to just like drift off and then realize someone's talking and then like go back. So this has been a really good kind of test to see. So far so good, and we will see how deep into it I can get in this vlog. I also downloaded another book called Leave the World Behind, which is a mystery book set in this remote Airbnb in, I think, or Long Island or Maine, somewhere in the northeast of the US. This family rents this Airbnb, and then this isn't a spoiler or anything, it kind of happens right away, but then the family that owns the Airbnb shows up and there is a massive blackout in New York, and they decide to wait out the massive blackout in the Airbnb altogether. And it's kind of like an isolated thriller. And I started listening to it yesterday when I was at the gym, and I swear to God, I like blinked and like an hour and a half went by. Like, it's so engaging. It is so good. So I think today on my lunch break, I am gonna, instead of writing, I'm gonna go for a very long walk, maybe press some flowers and just listen to that audiobook because it is so good. And to be honest, I'm just really procrastinating with writing today. And that's fine. I wrote like 300 words yesterday, so not every day needs to be a very big writing day. Anyway, so that is life at the moment. I don't know what this is going to turn into. I don't know how long I am going to vlog for, but we will see. So I hope you are comfy, and let's get into it. Hello me again. So I actually decided to flip it and reverse it. I wrote during my lunch hour because I just wanted to like go on a long walk without stressing about work. Normally I actually work out or like do something after work to kind of break up the day, and I feel like going on a long walk is going to be like the perfect way to decompress after a very busy day. I got this super cute flower pressing kit from Etsy. I'll put the little shop down below, but there's a little field notebook where you can press flowers in, and then there's like a little permanent press. So I think this year I'm gonna kind of make it a goal to like select some flowers and press them. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook and go on a super long walk, probably like for an hour. And just like sit outside and enjoy the weather and decompress. A little bit of a writing update. So I wrote about 600 words, 500 words, I can't remember, but I'm sure I showed it. I wrote a new character and I'm so excited. I'm gonna try really hard to like challenge myself to keep this draft really tight and like really short, and just keep it like plot, and then go back and like flesh it out and write the floweriness. We will see. That's going to be a big challenge for me, but I don't know. I'm just really loving this story. I'm so tired, which is why I feel like my energy is like not up there, but I am just ready to go outside and be in the sun for a little bit. I'm just about to head out to work, and I just have to say that Leave the World Behind is a crazy, crazy book. I'm probably going to listen to it as much as possible today. It's insane. It's just like a really atmospheric book, and it's kind of building up to something, and I hope that we get, maybe not an answer, but I hope that the build up is worth it. So I highly recommend it so far. I don't know if it will continue to be as good. Today I am gonna go to the library to write, and I'm so excited. I've started going to the library instead of going to a coffee shop, just so I don't have to buy a coffee, and I love it. It is so good for my focus. So we are gonna do that today. Let's get to it. Realized whoa, I just realized that my butt is soaked from sitting on the dewy grass. But hello, hi. I just got home and I am making myself some breakfast. I'm making myself some granola. I meal prepped some peanut butter almond granola, but it kind of got burnt with my crappy oven. My oven's really annoying. It either heats only on the bottom or only on the top, and there's like no circulation throughout, so nothing cooks evenly and it drives me a little bit mad. But I'm gonna have that, and then I'm also gonna have the rest of my chia seed pudding that I made. I just really like it. I'm not a big fruit eater. I try really hard to eat fruit, but I'm just not very good at it. I just don't love it. So chia seed pudding is a really good way for me. Also smoothies, but I made chia seed pudding this week. So I'm gonna mix that together and have a little bit of soy milk on it, and it's gonna be so good. And I thought that I would give you a little bit of an update, so please excuse the moving around and the messy kitchen if you can see it. I'm sure you can. But this week, I didn't have the most active writing week, I think, in a while actually, but I did plot out a new story, which is very exciting. I'm really pumped to write this story. It's completely different than anything I've ever written. I am challenging myself to keep it really concise and just kind of write the cleanest first draft. And when I say the cleanest first draft, I don't mean that it is going to be well done. I mean that it is just going to be the bare bones, kind of the skeleton. But yeah, I have to always remind myself to be patient with writing. I just want to be done it already, and I haven't even started. So yesterday at the library, I wrote a kind of summary of it. And I say kind of because I don't really know where the story is going to go just yet, but I'm going to try to brainstorm as much as possible this weekend. It's Friday morning, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Just a little reading update. I finished Leave the World Behind yesterday. It was actually the first audiobook that I've listened to in a really long time, and it was really good. I would highly recommend listening to, oh my gosh, you're not allowed on the counter. I would highly recommend listening to the audiobook as opposed to reading it, because my biggest complaint of the book is that it felt very overwritten. It was good. I think the writing was really good, but I just think that there were some lines that I was like, okay. But that being said, I would highly recommend reading it. I would highly recommend listening to the audiobook, because I feel like that kind of takes away some of the passages that are overwritten. That being said, I think it was a good book. I would probably give it 4 out of 5 stars because it was really captivating, and it was a little bit of a different style of a disaster novel, and that's all I'm going to say about it. So I would recommend that. And this morning I woke up and I was like, you know what? I just really want to read Anne of Green Gables. So I picked up Anne of Green Gables. I've read that book so many times. I love it so much. It is like totally my comfort book. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you are happy wherever you are, and until next time.